When working with variables in Flash, there's something really important that you need to know and understand how to use. That's called strict typing. In this video, I'm going to answer 3 questions. First, what is strict typing? Second, why would you want to use strict typing? And third, how do you use strict typing? First, what is strict typing? Strict typing is a method in Flash that you use to declare what type of data a variable will contain when you create the variable. Going back to the Tupperware analogy, let's say you have a cup Tupperware that contains clam chowder. And it's not transparent. There's no way to know what's inside of it unless there's some kind of a label. Strict typing is like a label. You would put a label on your clam chowder that says soup. So when somebody opens it, they expect to find soup inside. And when they don't, they're confused because there was a label on there. Now, why would you want to do that? You want to do that because sometimes in your movies, you're going to put the wrong information inside of a variable, and it'll screw up your movie. And sometimes there's no way to tell that. If you use strict typing, Flash will give you an error message if you do that, if you put the wrong information, the wrong type of information inside of a variable. Now, how do you do it? Open up your Actions panel, type var, V-A-R, space, my name, with capital N, colon. You tell Flash that you're going to use strict typing when you type a colon after the variable name. So now type capital S, T-R-I-N-G for string. You notice that it pops up in this menu down here, gives you a little list to pick from. Type a space, equal sign, space. I'm going to type Todd, semicolon, and semicolon just ends the statement. What you've done in this line of code is you've told Flash, I'm going to create a variable, and the variable is going to be called my name. And the type of variable that is a string. Remember, the colon says what type of variable you're going to create. Notice that it's blue, it's a keyword. And the value of that variable is Todd. I'm going to go down a couple lines and show another way to type the same thing. Type var, space, my name, capital N, colon, string, with capital S, semicolon. The next line, type my name, just like you typed it above, space, equal sign, Todd. Now this line in 1 and the bottom 2 lines in lines 3 and 4 say exactly the same thing. You're creating a variable named my name. It's of the type string. The value is equal to Todd. Now, why would you want to do that in 2 lines instead of 1? Sometimes you'll create a variable and then you'll instantiate or give the variable a value later on. So sometimes you'd want to do it in 2 lines instead of 1. Kind of like what we did in the other exercise when we typed null, telling Flash that we're going to give it a value later. Just to recap what we've learned in this video, talked about what strict typing is, and that's when a method of declaring what type of variable you're creating, putting a label on the container, if you will. We talked about why you would use it, and that's because it enables you to know later on if you put the right type of data into a variable. Flash will give you an error message if you put the wrong type of data in, and you do that using a colon.